Hello everyone, welcome back to Believer Science Academy, Bengaluru. This is topic of the day. Today we'll discuss an environmentally significant topic that is about snow leopard. Recently there was a study which found out that snow leopard's genetic diversity is very low. So we'll discuss why is it such a big issue and what will be its implications on the snow leopard population. Okay, snow leopards, the world's least genetically diverse big cat. There was an article in the Hindu which covered this one, and it is based on the Stanford University study, which was published on October 7, 2025. We'll discuss. Before we discuss the key findings, let us understand about snow leopard. So, snow leopard, it is a belongs to family of cats. It belongs to family of cats. So, in the family of cats, there are all these lynxes, paradoxes, lynx, Panthera inchia, and Panthera tigris altacea, and Puma concord, Felis, Panthera onca, Panthera specia, and Panthera pincensis, and Panthera paradus, and Panthera leo is the Panthera. Leo is the lion, and Panthera bengalensis is the Bengal house cat, and this Panthera tigris is the tiger, and Panthera concolor is the leopard, sorry cheetah, and this Panthera onca is nothing but leopard. Okay, Panthera uncia is the jaguar, which is found in South America. So this belongs to the family of cats. Okay, so Leo, family of Leo, and this is mainly found in the region of Tibet and India. So Himalayan region of Tibet, India and Tibet, and also in some areas of Mongolia. Okay, so these regions. So you can easily say that these are high altitude animals. Okay, in the IUCN list, there they are covered under vulnerable. Okay, they comes under vulnerable. Okay, so they inhabit the high mountains of northern and central Asia, including the Himalayas, elevations up to 18,000 feet as well. They primarily dwell in alpine regions above the tree line. In India, they are mainly found in Himachal Pradesh, Sikkim, Jammu Kashmir, Uttarakhand, and Arunachal Pradesh. So Uttarakhand declares them as state animal as well. Okay, so the range countries are China, Bhutan, Nepal, India, Pakistan, Russia, Mongolia, Afghanistan, Uzbekistan, Kazakhstan, and Kyrgyzstan. Okay, next. So generally found alone except during the breeding season, and commonly referred as ghost of the mountain. Very important, ghost of the mountain. They can easily be questioned which of the following animals are called as ghost of the mountain. Easily. Okay, and inhabits cold mountainous regions, rocky landscapes, forest, and mountain grasslands. And they are covered as vulnerable and most active during the dawn and dusk, meaning they are nocturnal animals most of the times. Possesses a thick, lengthy tail utilized for maintaining balance at steep mountain regions. It is said that the tail of these snow leopards is as long as their body itself. Okay, so adapt in various athletic events. The snow leopard excels in long jump with some leaping up to 9 meters and 6 times higher than their body length. And as low as their population is as low as 4,000, but their exclusive nature makes the exact count unknown, because it is very difficult to count this snow leopard population because they live in very high altitude region. Okay, next, sounds are hisses, growls, and meows. They can't roar like a lion or tiger. And closer in kinship to tigers than leopards. Coat has rosettes unique to each individual. So each individual can be identified based on these marks. Similar to how the stripes on tigers are significant or unique to each tiger, these marks are unique to each snow leopard. Okay, this is the basic idea or profile of snow leopard. Now moving back to the current discussion. That is, the key findings are lowest genetic biodiversity or lowest genetic diversity. What is this? Snow leopards have the lowest heterozygosity, that is genetic variation, among all the big cats, even lower than the cheetahs, which were previously known for their low genetic diversity and long known for their genetic bottleneck. Okay, what is genetic diversity? So genetic diversity is nothing but the amount of gene present in one's DNA. Okay, so in a particular species DNA. Why is it very significant? The higher the genetic diversity, higher are the chances of adaptability. Okay, higher are the chances of adaptability. When there is higher chance of adaptability, then there will be higher chances of lower chances of extinction, low extinction. Okay, meaning whenever there is a disease, whenever there is some sort of lethal genes which are present in the species being expressed, then there will be lesser death, then there will be higher adaptability for these kind of diseases or these kind of lethal genes. But in species with the lower diversity, then it will lead to lesser adaptability and higher chances of extinction. Okay, so this is also the case with respect to Asiatic lions. Asiatic lions. Why? Asiatic lions are found in only one particular region in Asia or in the world actually, that is Gir National Park of Gujarat. So because they are found in only one particular region, they sure to inbred. Because of their inbreeding, they resulted in low genetic diversity. So first we'll discuss the reason behind low genetic diversity. Low genetic diversity is not due to inbreeding, because in particular snow leopards, but due to persistently small population size throughout the evolutionary history. I will tell you, in low genetic diversity there are various reasons. For low genetic diversity there are various reasons. One is bottleneck population, that is very few populations separate from one particular area and go and reside in particular area. Okay, so for example, in anthropology we study about Amish people. So these are some population from Europe which migrated to Transylvania and they stayed there itself. So because of their inbreeding, they resulted in low genetic diversity, and as a result, they have been found to have certain genetic disorders, like people with the six fingers. Okay, so this is bottleneck population. And then inbreeding, that is mating between closely closely kins. Okay, so when there is lower population, then there will be inbreeding. As a result, when there is inbreeding, the genetic biodiversity keeps on reducing. Okay, so and then other reasons for like low genetic diversity is mainly because of these only. Okay, and other things is mutation or radiations which will lead to low genetic diversity. Okay, so this is about low genetic diversity, and in particularly snow leopards, it is not because of inbreeding, but it is because historically they have been found to be in very less numbers. As a result, the genetic diversity is very low. Okay, now you might ask, why is it so significant? Why is it so significant? Because of the reasons I have stated before. That is, also we'll discuss about other findings first. Purging effect, that is harmful mutations. As I told you, one of the reasons for low genetic diversity is mutations. Harmful mutations were gradually eliminated through evolutionary purging, allowing the species to remain relatively healthy despite the limited genes. This is one of the significant advantages of snow leopards, because they are found in less number only population. These harmful genes were gradually eliminated because of various evolutionary purging. Despite being low in number, they have healthy because of limited. Despite being limited genes, they are healthy because these harmful mutations have been eliminated. Next, population estimation. Globally, there are only 4,500 to 7,500 individuals remain. India hosts around 780 snow leopards, that is approximately 10 to 15% of the total population. Then, what are the implications of this low genetic diversity? One is obviously the reduced adaptive capacity. That is, lower genetic variation limits the ability to adapt to climate change, disease, or human pressures. Potential long-term vulnerability. Future anthropogenic challenges like warming, prey loss, or infrastructure could affect them severely and also affect their survival itself. Okay, whenever there is a lethal gene which expresses itself, because they have less genetic diversity, that particular gene will get expressed in all the species that keep on mating. As a result, once the lethal gene is expressed, that particular species or that particular individual in the particular species starts dying, and any individual which mates with a particular species and then results in a new offspring will also inherit that lethal gene. When they inherit that lethal gene, it will automatically lead to death of that particular individual. Okay, next, evolutionary paradox. This is something significant to snow leopards. That is, despite the low diversity, snow leopards remain relatively healthy due to historical natural selections against deleterious genes. But this is not the case with respect to Asiatic lions. As I told you, Asiatic lions are found only in where Gujarat Gir National Park, because their genetic low diversity is because of inbreeding. Since they are found in only one particular region, they keep on inbreeding between among themselves. As a result, genetic diversity is very low and there is no evolutionary paradox, meaning the harmful mutations have not been eliminated in Asiatic lions. As a result, they are more prone to extinction. As a result, Government of India has taken project, government of Gujarat actually has taken project Asiatic lion, where they have started introducing or relocating lions into different areas of the India. For example, Asiatic lion has been transferred to Palpur Kola National Park in Madhya Pradesh. Palpur Kola National Park. Why this national park very famous? It is also the national park where cheetah were introduced into India from Namibia. Successful introduction of cheetah from Namibia. Okay, so that this is about snow leopard and the lower genetic diversity. Next, what is the ecological significance then? It is the apex predator of high altitude mountain ecosystem, that is the Himalayas, Pamirs, Tian Shan and Altai regions. Supports the mountain ecosystem's balance by regulating herbivore population. That is the significance of these predators. Next, their habitat offers critical ecosystem services such as carbon storage, freshwater supply to approximately 2 billion people downstream, that is mainly in India and Central Asian regions. Next, India's status and conservation efforts. One is the distribution. Ladakh houses most number of snow leopards, that is around 477, and Uttarakhand 124. In Ladakh, mainly Hemis National Park. Hemis National Park houses snow leopards. Uttarakhand, Himachal, Arunachal Pradesh, Sikkim, and Jammu and Kashmir. Okay, all these national parks or all these states have footprint of snow leopard. And the conservation initiatives among the government of India is Project Snow Leopard, similar to the Project Tiger. Okay, aims for landscape level conservation with the local community participation. It has been very successful. Along with increasing the number of tigers, we have also seen the increase in the number of snow leopards in India as well. Then Snow Leopard Trust and NCF, which is found in Mysuru. Okay, very significant or very interesting fact, because where is Mysuru and where are snow leopards found? So there is a large gap, but despite that, Snow Leopard Trust and NCF is present in Mysuru. You have to remember this particular fact. Partner with the local herders for monitoring and reducing retaliatory killings. Okay, next, Save the Leopard, endangered snow leopard. And then what are the threats to snow leopards in India? First is climate change, because of the glacial retreat, altered prey base. Recently, there was an article from IUCN as well, which updated its red list. What is this red list? So, red list is the list of all the species which are categorized into various types, such as vulnerable, near threatened, endangered, critically endangered, extinct in the wild, and extinct. Okay, so these are some of the areas where they update, and in the recent update, they have updated seals from vulnerable to endangered. So, vulnerable to endangered. The reasons for them to be included in endangered are similar to those of snow leopard. Where are seal found in? They are majorly found in North Pole, okay, or Arctic region. Where are snow leopards found? Snow leopards are found in high altitude regions. What is common among these two environments or ecosystems? That is the snow cover. Okay, snow cover is common among these two environments. So, because of climate change, because of the global warming, their environment, their habitat, that is the snow, is melting at a rapid pace. In Arctic region, it is 4 times higher than the regular areas. Also in the Himalayas, it is 3 times higher compared to other areas. Okay, so as a result, their habitat is being reduced here. And then infrastructure expansion, that is construction of roads, military projects, and dam near the borders. It is also resulting in deaths of snow leopards. And then habitat fragmentation and also prey depletion. Okay, so these are the reasons which are posing threat to the life of snow leopard. And also there is research and policy gaps in India. That is, India's genetic diversity studies are limited due to lack of samples and bureaucratic hurdles in wildlife permissions. It is not only with leopards, it is also with tigers. Every other elephant, every other animals are facing the same issues. That is, the samples are very limited. Next, need for national level genetic mapping to identify distinct populations and ensuring effective conservation corridors. So that is the need for of the day. So they are relevant in UPSC from GS paper 3, biodiversity conservation and genetic diversity and ecological balance. So based on this topic, I have framed you certain questions. If you want, you can attend these questions and write down your answer in the comment box itself. So the first question is, what are the implications of low genetic diversity for species survival? Illustrate with the case of snow leopard. Second question is, discuss the role of community-led conservation in protecting high altitude biodiversity. Third is, maintaining habitat integrity is key to climate resilience. Discuss with reference to snow leopard in conservation in India. You can attend this particular first question because I explained it very holistically and significantly with particular examples as well. So you can attend this. So the takeaway quote from this particular article or particular topic is the ghost of the mountains, that is no leopards, survives not through strength but through adaptation. Its fate now depends on how we protect the fragile ecosystems or landscapes it calls home. Okay, so this is today's topic of the day. A very small, minute, but very significant from the UPS perspective, but also interesting one as well. So if you like the video, then please hit the like button, comment on it, and also share with your friends. And if you're new to the channel, please subscribe to the channel and click on the bell icon so that you don't miss any notification.